Hey, what's going on, you guys? As you can probably tell by the title of this video and all of these boxes behind me, I went and picked up 10 brand new machines. These are triple head vending machines with a tray underneath them, and the reason I went for these is that the current vending machine I have, I've received a bunch of complaints about from the owners that little kids will buy from the vending machine, the little double head one, and then they will open the flap to get the candy, and the candy will just fall over the floor. So hoping that these with the tray will prevent that. So my current idea for placing all these machines is to put them into barbershops, because that's where mine is currently, and it's doing pretty well for itself. A lot of people just sitting down with children, and there's a lot of just downtime that you can be there, and it makes for pretty good candy sales. So basically I just came up with this list of about 60 barbershops, and I'm going to go around to all of them and try and see if we can place all these machines there. Hopefully we don't have to go through all 60, but we might have to. Now I'm going to show you me setting up all these machines, unboxing them, showing you what they look like, and then I'll get them filled up and hopefully get a couple in their location today. Okay, so here is the first machine all set up. Looking pretty good. You got the stand. It's pretty short. It only goes up to maybe like just above my hip level, so it's like 3 feet tall, which is pretty short in my opinion, but it looks pretty nice, pretty heavy duty. So yeah, basically you just got the front with the 3 options, and they're also just sliders, so really you could take them out and have 2 options, or the same candy for 2 options, or the same candy in the entire machine if you just take the sliders out. So yep, so let's keep going and finish the rest of them. Alright guys, well here are all the machines and all their glory, all 10 of them. It took me a bit to set them all up, and I also created quite the mess. As you can see, styrofoam everywhere, and my room is now completely overrun with packaging, so that'll be fun to pick up. But they're all together. I only had a couple issues with them. This lock in particular, as you can see, is not lined up, so these keys, the key won't be able to get in there, so I'll have to figure out how to fix that. It was also one of the machines, instead of coming with 3 coin boxes, only came with 2. And probably the biggest issue I had setting them up was connecting these to the stand. The little holes don't really line up very well, so that was a hassle. But other than those 3 things, they're looking pretty good, nice and sturdy. Also got a pretty ridiculous amount of keys. I got about 4 keys for every machine, which is a little bit excessive considering that any one of these keys can just open all of them. I'm not sure if that's just this company that does that, or if all machines are like that. Okay, so another thing I want to do to these machines before I get them out there is serialize them and put a number on each one of them so I can track which one's going to make the most. So I went out and got this carbide scribe, so I'm just going to scratch the number into each one of them real quick. Alright, so I just grabbed the number in this one, so this is going to be the first one that I place. I'm gonna go bring it over to my storage unit real quick, fill it up, and then we're gonna go and try and find a place for it. So for this first machine, I decided to go with Reese's Pieces and Skittles. And then one recommendation I definitely have for transporting your candy is to put it in a cooler or something and get a ice pack or two so that they stay nice and cold for you, because you do not want your candy melting on you while you're driving. Go here, we've got our machine in the back, we've got our candy in its little cooler, we've got our list of barbershops we're gonna go talk to, and then I've got some business cards to give people, as well as this scale that I'm gonna use to measure out how much we're giving out per vend and calculate our profits. The storage unit now, I just threw these little stickers that came with it on there on the inside. It looks pretty good, and we're just gonna fill it up. All right, so she's all filled up, and we're gonna go to our first barbershop and see if we can get in there. All right, we're at our first barbershop. Let's see what they say. Okay, so unfortunately, I got a no from that one. The lady there spoke pretty much zero English, so it was really hard to communicate with her. But we're on the number 2. Okay, so second place right there said no because she's afraid that a lot of the little ants in her place are gonna get in it and get to the candy, so we're gonna be on the number 3. Okay, so I just got 3 more no's and a maybe. This salon over there said that they were vegan and didn't really feel comfortable with candy, but they gave me a maybe. And then I went to a couple other barbershops and salons, but most of them, they didn't speak English that well, so I couldn't really talk to them. But we're on to place number 6, I think. It's good news, so I just got my first machine placed. It was in a hose and fitting shop, and after getting turned down by about 40 or so different barbershops, I decided to change my strategy today and go with employee-driven locations rather than customer-driven, because they tend to have more space and are more lenient with what can be in their shop. So I went with a place where most of my customers are going to be employees, and I got that advice from Brian over at Vending Nation, so thank you for that. It helped. First one I went into, and it worked right away. So I'm going to go back there in a month and see how much we make. Alright guys, so machine number 2 is all filled up and ready to go. Let's go try and find her a location. But first I want to test the profits and see how much I'm going to get for a quarter in each one of these. Trail mix. So 0.4 ounces. The ideal would be half an ounce, is pretty much from what I've seen of other YouTubers and personal experience, what would be a good amount for people as well as being profitable, but 0.4 ounces, it's good enough. From Skittles. Exactly half an ounce, which is awesome, which is exactly what we were looking for. Reese's Pieces. Throw in a quarter. See what we get here. Good amount. 0.5 ounces again, which is great. So that means that all these are set pretty much right where we want them. Enough to make people happy, but at the same time not too much so that we still make money. And time to go find this one in location. Alright guys, so I went to about another like 10-15 different locations, and they all said no to that second machine. We're gonna end off the night on a better note and go do this collection that I've been waiting to do for a while. The last time I collected this place was on the 20th of September. I'll show you guys that one right now. I think it was around like $30 to $40, and I have not collected it since then. So 3 months without collecting this thing. So we'll see how empty it is, and then we'll collect it and see how much money we get. Alright guys, so just finished the collection. Bag is looking pretty good, feeling pretty heavy. Just threw a whole box of peanut M&Ms and regular M&Ms in there as well. And one of the barbers there, it's a barber shop, one of the barbers there actually wanted to keep the boxes, so I gave those to her. Made it easy, don't have any trash. And we're gonna go home and count this up. So just finished counting everything up, and we made a total of $43.01. So pretty decent. And again, this is after 3 months and 1 day since the last collection. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this episode. We made a collection, made a little bit of money, and we also got one of these machines placed. I hope to get a little bit more done than that, but it's alright. We will do another episode. So join me next time when we try to get the rest of these placed. And please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.